Boise Angels is a local nonprofit that our goal is to help support the foster care community, wraparound support through intentional giving, relationship building, and mentoring. Boise Angel has two programs. The first program is called the Love Box program, and what that is where we match foster families with a committed volunteer here in the community, and they commit to showing up in their lives once a month for a year with a box of tangible goods. And that looks different for every single family. Every single family has different needs, and so we're strategic about how we match volunteers with the family. That's really just a foot in the door to start a relationship. Why this is important is because 60% of foster homes close within their first year due to lack of support. We know that on average, foster children switch homes 7 times in 2 years, and each time that they switch homes, they regress developmentally 6 months. And so our program, the Love Box program, is here's support for you, and so homes are staying open up longer, which is great. Our second program is called the Dare to Dream program, and that program is where we match a volunteer with a youth that will age out of the foster care system. So here in the state of Idaho, when a youth ages out and they turn 18, they lose pretty much all of their support. Depends how long they've been in the system. When they age out. So oftentimes kiddos turn 18, their senior year of high school, and they're homeless and they don't have anybody. They don't have a foster home. And so we want our mentors to help foster youth reach 10 milestones that help them age out successfully. You know, how to cook, what do healthy relationships look like, things like that that are hard when you have a support. So we want them to age out successfully. So those are our two programs. Boise Angels is different than any other organization here in the Treasure Valley right now because we create support for the entire family. We want the foster parents to feel supported, of course the kids in care to feel supported, but even those biological kids in the homes to feel supported. And sometimes that can even trickle into supporting the foster children's biological family. And it's just neat to see how all of that goes. What I love about Boise Angels is the way we focus on youth that are going to age out of the system. They are often the forgotten ones, so teenagers are often overlooked. And so I love that we have a program set aside just for them. So Boise Angels strengthens our communities in a lot of different ways. We serve a very vulnerable population, and we know that foster care is often generational. It's a cycle. And so we really believe that our programs swim upstream, and our hopes is we're catching these kiddos before they continue the cycle. And so we know that statistically children have spent time in foster care end up a statistic. You know, a huge percentage of the homeless population, the prison population, sex trafficking population have all spent time in care, or sadly they take their own lives. And so we really believe that if we can come alongside these children in care and tell them they're valued, learn the desires of their hearts, learn the color of their eyes, that we can help encourage them and age out successfully so that they can break that cycle. We have so many success stories with Boise Angels, whether it just be creating normalcy through the donation of a coat or a bike for a child, but we've also even had Love Box leaders that have become foster parents and adoptive parents just because they've been exposed to this new world. But one story that really sticks out to me is when we were first beginning about a little over 2 years ago. The Department of Health and Welfare introduced us to this family that needed extra support. They had taken in 4 foster kids. They had 2 biological kids of their own, but one of the foster kiddos, he was a teenager, was extremely sick. The foster mom was really hesitant about joining us, having more on her list to do, but went ahead and joined our program. And so we matched her with a Love Box group. And in the midst of all the training and everything, this young man was placed in hospice and sadly passed away. But this Love Box group, not even hardly knowing this family, just swept in and cared for them. They helped with funeral arrangements, entertaining the little kiddos, just came alongside them and loved on them. And so the year went on, and the Love Box group showed up monthly for them, and those children were adopted by that foster parent. And at the end of the year commitment, that foster mom said, I don't think I need the Love Box anymore, but I want to stay a part of Boise Angels. And so she teamed up with her Love Box leader and formed a new Love Box, and they have since been matched with a single foster mom who's had over 150 children placed in her home. And so to me, that's just success, because This family received love and encouragement from us and then wanted to pay it forward. What makes Boise Angels and our community so special are the people. So Boise Angels, our community, is just amazing. We really have two sets of people in our community. We have these foster families that these foster parents are the most selfless people on earth, taking in these children who didn't sign up for this. And then we have this group of people who don't necessarily feel like they are right for fostering or adopting, but they want to do something. They want to make a difference in the life of a child and our community. And so we put them together. And it's been so neat to see the momentum of our community here in the Treasure Valley just love this and love being handed a way that they can love their neighbor. When we found out that we were a finalist for Together We Give, honestly it was me and I was by myself and my jaw dropped to the floor. I was so excited and I was speechless just because this could be huge for us. We're so grateful to be involved in this. So the money will help Boise Angels onboard more families into our programs. So that means it'll reach foster parents, children, and youth that are going to be aging out of the system. We are most excited about seeing this money help us reach our goal. We are out to change the way foster care is experienced, and we are out to reach every child in the foster care community here in the Treasure Valley.